All right, so the Transformers thing was thrown in at the last minute, so I don't have a banner for it, but I am going to go ahead and share my screen and pull up this article. Let me know when y'all can see that.
Michael Bay, I'm so happy you're coming back to do.
Perfect.
All right,
I'm happy.
So the outpouring for the return of Michael Bay has been tremendous. So ever since they found out your boy was coming back, everybody is all over the internet making videos about it. I got to tell you, you know what? The argument has been that he didn't go G1. Now, I'm pretty sure if he did G1 style, it would have been fire, obviously, because I come from the G1 era. But I didn't mind this either.
No,
so I did not mind his take on the way these Transformers look. Right. I didn't mind that at all. And as far as the tone and everything else goes and nailing these characters, to me, he got that down pat. Mm-hmm. I mean, he did the shit with that. So talk about him with the explosions and make for them. Oh, you can do all that all you want to. What the fuck you think Transformers was supposed to be?
Exactly.
and I would say this, and this is the thing that people don't know if you really pay attention. I'm a Transformer fanatic. Michael Bay never left the franchise. He never left. He just directed the first five.
Yeah.
He produced. He did the first five. I thought he just did the first three.
Yeah. He did. Yeah, he did the first Transformers. He did Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, and then the Last Night. Yeah.
Okay. He directed all five. So Bumblebee and the Beast Wars, he produced those. Yeah. He was an executive producer on Beast Wars, and he produced. It was 5 producers. He was one of the producers. Michael Bay never left. He just didn't direct it.
He didn't direct it. Yeah.
He just didn't direct it. Now, this is the significance on why I say this is good, because for the simple fact, this is up and down, because some people don't like it. Some people love him. Some people like them all. Some
He's
people
a
like
polarizing director, just like
some people like
somebody else.
Right. See, like right now, Sergeant said Revenge of the Fallen was the best, which a lot of people didn't like Revenge of the Fallen. They hated it. You want to know why they hated it? Because they didn't like the twins. The twins didn't bother me at all, but it bothered a lot of people.
So for everybody who wants to know what the twins are these two morons in there that kind of sound like Prime when you think about it. They sound exactly like you, Prime. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
It's all love, Prime. It's all love.
Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, Michael Bay sometimes has a penchant for this weird kind of sense of humor. He does that. It's just the thing he does. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just what he is. That does not take away from the fact that, in my opinion, he's a brilliant film director. He is.
Yes, Michael Bay. Yes. He's one of my favorite. Yeah.
So there you go. So
but I'll say this: if you want to get a real Transformer film, and I think a lot of people that's in the chat, when I say this, and I think y'all are going to agree too, if they decide to go ahead and make a strictly Transformers, and he comes back with just a new universe, and have it the way the beginning of Bumblebee was, if they do the movie the same way the beginning of Bumblebee was, you will have a big eruption of Transformer fans and be like, but that's what it should have been in the first place. Do y'all remember what was in Bumblebee at the beginning?
Yeah.
If they do it like that and they bring us that, I love the Bayverse. Don't get me wrong. But
yeah, the shit was visceral, homie. Bumblebee barely got away. Yeah, that shit was tight.
Right. If it looks like that, dog, trust me. That's one thing that we wanted in the day in first place, but we probably won't even get it. But if we do get it, and there's so many directions that he can go. I'm really looking forward for the crossover with the Transformers and G.I. Joe. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh yeah,
I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that.
You know what? That's a crossover. That's actually a crossover that I will watch. I will watch that one right there.
You know, I think
that right there.
I think when
Yeah,
you
if
guys
y'all didn't watch the Beach Wars, I can't even think of the goddamn movie, but it's the last one.
the Beast
With,
Wars.
Rise of the
With
Beast.
Rise of the Beast. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, President Beast, yes. Because at the end of it, if y'all didn't, y'all know what happened at the end. So yeah. So that's where they was going. That's the direction they was going. They're gonna team up with G.I. Joe, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to do the whole cinematic universe thing and incorporate
Well,
other
you know what I wanted them.
elements
You
in
know what
there.
I wanted them to do, sort of like Darkseid. I really wanted them to. I wanted to see on screen an actual VFX version of Unicron, the planet transforming and messing up Cybertron. I want to see that.
Well, you got to
That's what I
remember.
wanna see.
You remember in the Lost King when it ended, Earth. This is the only gripe that I didn't like. I wish Michael Bay didn't do this in the way they wrote it. They actually had Unicron integrated with Earth,
buried into the right. Yeah, that was just like that was his horn sticking. That was his horn sticking up, and I was just like, wait,
that worked.
No, I don't want to. I want to see Unicron. I want to see Unicron.
So where was you going with that? But then they stopped it. So if Michael Bay is going to continue after that, you're going to have to do some major writing to explain that.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think he was. I think his next movie, was going to be Unicron somehow coming out of Earth or trans. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he was going to do, but yeah.
You guys can really see the generational difference here. How you two are losing your minds over Transformers right now. I love it. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. Here's what I want to say real quick, though. Okay, when you take a look at movies, blockbuster movies in the mid to late 2000s, okay, there's really a handful of IPs that define that generation. You've got, in my opinion, you got like the Dark Knight trilogy. Okay, you got maybe the early Fast and the Furious movies, in my opinion, blockbuster. And then the other one for me personally, mid to late 2000s, is the Transformers franchise. When I think of that time, when I think of 2007, 2008, 2009, those Transformers films come right back to me because they defined that generation for me. You know what I mean? They defined. Charles, you're on mute. You're on mute, homie. I think your mic might have died. I warned you about this, bro. I warned him too. I said, you're using a Bluetooth microphone. It's going to die during our stream. He's like, oh, this thing's got 48 hours of life. It's good.
Yeah, it's I'm really happy that Michael Bay is going to be directing everything now. I'm real happy that he's
I'm so back. Happy he's back too. I agree 110%.
The only thing is that which direction you gonna go, what you gonna do, how you gonna, how you gonna resurrect everything. Because like I said, Rise of the Beast was a good film. Some people didn't like it, and that's fine. That's fine. I enjoyed it. I really did. I'll probably say is that I mean, if you had to rank them, if I had to rank them,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah. If I had to rank all 7 films, whoo! If I had to rank all 7 films, it's hard. But Dark of the Moon is number 1 for me, and then I got the first one, the second, and then I will put I just give you my top 2. I do I like Extinction. A lot of people don't like Extinction. I like Extinction a lot. I like Extinction just for the simple fact is that Optimus Prime is my favorite character of characters, any character, even over DC characters. Optimus Prime is my favorite. What pissed me off about the last night was that I didn't like, and I did say something. I did tweet out at the time, and I was like, and I did tweet Michael Bay when he had a Twitter, and I said, why did you make Prime a bitch? We don't act like that.
I got to show it off because I do have it.
Yeah, I got to do.
Okay.
Because when he left in Extinction, when he left, and he was all iced up going to look for the Quintessons on Cybertron, and then he finally found Quintessa and stuff like that. I was like, why did y'all make Prime act like that? That hurt my heart because Prime don't act like that. He ain't weak like that. Yeah. That ain't him. That's not him. Now when he became, possessed, super charged.
Hey, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you, homie.
You good. You good.
I got 2 of them.
But like I say, all the Transformers are good in their own right. All of them are good in their own right. It's just amazing to me that everybody loves the hell out of Bumblebee. It's not a bad film at all. It's a good film. But everybody,
it's actually good. Yeah, I like
you know what? I think it's an okay movie, but Bumblebee doesn't rank up there with some of the other ones for me. Like, okay, for me, I gotta be honest with you guys, man. Transformers 1 is the standout. Transformers 1 is the one I can show my kids. It's the one that I have the most memories of. I've probably seen it the most. Transformers 1, in my opinion, was the most complete Transformers film. That's
you got
my thought.
Your thought? Okay.
Yeah, I do. Hang on a sec. I do have a special place in my heart for Rise of the Beasts, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm a millennial. What did I grow up with? I grew up with. I think it was a different show in the States, but here in Canada, I think it was called.
I know. Yeah.
I think in Canada it was called Beasties, and I think in the States it was called Beast Wars.
That's right.
Yeah. See, here in Canada they called it Beasties. Okay, but I was a product of that, man. Like I was 12, 13 years old. I had the toys. I loved it. So for me to finally see that adaptation on film was amazing. Yes, I was hurt that there were quite a few characters that they decided not to go with, specifically Rat Trap. I was thinking that. I was thinking that. I love Rat Trap, and the fact that they never did them, I was like, come on. But for me, it was Rise of the Beast. I love that movie. Transformers 1 and Transformers 2. Transformers 3 lost me because I felt when Megan Fox left and they tried to replace her, it felt too fake. That whole relationship in the third movie, how he's you just know this chick was a stand-in for Megan Fox. It was supposed to be her character. We know that.
Yeah,
they rewrote so many elements of that movie because of everything that happened. That's why
Megan Fox said some not so nice things about Mr. Bay, and that was pretty much
right.
it. So,
but I'm kind of glad, and I'm kind of glad though. But when he brought her in. Yeah. He actually named her Carly from the actual show.
Yes.
So he did name her Carly from the actual show. So I was, so you bringing in Carly? Okay.
I really want him to bring back Shyla. I know Shyla has had an interesting past with the entertainment industry, but he's done some really great films these last few years.
Shia LaBeouf?
Yes, Shia LaBeouf. He's been doing a lot of like independent style films, and he's been killing it on that scene.
His personal life that says nothing about his acting.
Yes. His acting ability is phenomenal, and I would like to see him return to the franchise that made him who he is today. Because nobody, Shia LaBeouf, he had that TV show back in the day, but it was Transformers that really made him a household name, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of them. I know Megan Fox really knocking. Well, I doubt it, but if she did, she knows she messed up in a lot of ways. She messed up because for the simple fact is that she was on a franchise that was, and she messed up. I mean, but she did get back in good grace with Michael Bay.
Yes, she did. She ended up doing the Ninja Turtles with him, right?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, she was April O'Neil.
She was in the Ninja Turtle. So my thing with that is that
I can tell you right now, if she'd have did that to James Cameron, I don't know if y'all know, but James Cameron don't play that shit.
No, she would have lost her job. He ain't.
He would have. He doesn't. No. Is it James Cameron? Which one of them is? I think it's him. But yeah, I hear that is it Steven Spielberg? No, I think it's Steven Spielberg, where he doesn't say anything at all. If you wronged him in some way, you just don't hear from him again. Yeah. He's just like it's not an argument, it's not a fight, it's not a back and forth. If he was wronged in some way, if you talk bad about his film, talk bad on set, he was like, that's it. You just didn't hear from him again. He literally just lift you on read, basically. Yeah.
You talking Steven Spielberg? I think about that. It's Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
It's Steven
So,
Spielberg.
Yeah,
It's Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. So he's just the way he works, man. That's how he gets down. So,
but yeah, when it comes to this, I am so excited that Michael Bay's coming back to directing. And you know, it's funny because I think I saw this post on Twitter that really correlated this whole situation with what's going on with DC, about how, you know, the director left, the franchise fucking starts to flop, it fails. Even after they give the fans the movie that they wanted, you know, it still didn't do the numbers. And now here we are bringing back Mr. Bay.